to all who celebrate.
Who's celebrating today?
Morning time. I'm gonna be making some eggs. I have some calls today, so I thought I would do like a little chill day in my life. Something is stinking. Oh my God, trigger something. Oh my God, Dill. We smelled something bad. So honestly, we did leave for 2 weeks, and then we got home and we had cleaned out our fridge.
I would assume that was it. Cause that smells
Did it smell
fucking
bad?
rank.
That chicken might smell bad. It's not these eggs, right? No. I hate like old looking food. I really like, I don't know if there was something from childhood or what. Actually, I think I know what it was. There's this random restaurant called Shoney's. I don't even know if it exists anymore. Have you been to Shoney's?
No.
And I remember on my little kid's spaghetti plate, I got, they're like, do you want Parmesan? And I was like, yes. And I started eating it. And it tasted so bad. And it was like green looking. And I had just never experienced that. And I think it like freaked me out so much that I really hate old looking food. I know everybody does, but like I really like, it's like I have like a weird irrational fear.
Did you have like a bad reaction?
I really hate it. Like actually irks me. There's got to be something that's called.
It's like what is it?
Trigonometry. Like where people hate circles.
No,
and stuff.
it's like uncanny valley. Like when you see, like it's ingrained in human nature to be like afraid of things that look almost human.
Like in my past life,
Yeah, like in your past life, you ate like a rotten onion.
Honestly, probably because I hate that stuff.
You probably like pooped your pants or something.
It actually smells like somebody crawled up in our fridge and died. It smelled really bad. I hope that's what it was the old onion, but I'm like, does old onion smell like rotten eggs?
I got an onion. Off to work. Have my lunch.
See ya. Finally. Just kidding. I need to get those like nicer salt and pepper shakers. I have them, I just haven't gotten the refills for them. So I need to do that. I have arugula. I'm gonna add some feta, like I think in the middle, because I want all my eggs and my arugula. I've been snacking on these olives. My mom got me hooked on them, and not just like olives from a jar, but like olives from like the nicer side of the grocery store. But they're really good. They're like so nice to snack on. And plus we're leaving on Thursday morning, so I'm gonna try to start utilizing all my ingredients in my fridge so that we don't have any more rotten onion scenarios. And some jalapeno. Honestly, kind of stunning. Anytime I'm like PMSing, I only want spicy foods. Like one day, whenever I'm like pregnant, I'm like, I don't ever see myself wanting sweets. I know it happens, like, oh, you're having a girl, it's like sweet stuff. I literally crave spicy food so much. I was actually looking into it the other day because I was like, I could eat just this entire jalapeno right now. And it might be like a sign of like a little bit of iron deficient or something. It's that extreme that I really like a little spicy food. It's been really nice to be back home this week and in a routine. I know we're gone all the time, but you would think I like love traveling, and I do, don't get me wrong, but I love a routine. I love being home. I love sleeping in my own bed. I love lighting my candles at night, which you can't do when you're staying at hotels and different places. Like we just did essentially a world tour. We did New York, then off to Europe and like the UK and stuff. Came home for 1 week, and then we went back to New York / the Hamptons for like 2 weeks, and then we're leaving again on Thursday. But the Hamptons was so much fun. I know everybody keeps saying like the locals or people that grew up going there, they're like, I hate that like influencers are taking over the Hamptons now. They shouldn't be able to come here. And I'm like, I agree. And then I'm like, I'm one of them. But like, I just want to be part of the locals. But I really did look around at like Surf Lodge, which is one of like the main, I guess, like bars or whatever there. And I looked around, I was like, this is giving influencer event. Like there were so many influencers there. But everybody was honestly so sweet. Like it wasn't like I was like, get out of here. Like I don't really care that much, but I was like, they're not messing around. There's like the influencer Olympics happening there, but everybody was really nice. And I never like really met a lot of the New York influencers. Like I feel like there's a very specific crew there. And then San Diego doesn't have a huge community of like influencers or people in the creator space. And then you obviously have LA. Like, I don't know where I belong. Like I have friends and stuff in different areas, but really like who I text day to day is like my best friends from middle school. And then when I see people out, I'm like, hey, how's it going? Like, we have to hang out more. And then life happens and then I don't hang out as much. But they all seemed to like super down to earth and really great. So it's like, should I move to New York? Thursday, we are actually leaving for my favorite part of the summer, which is the lake. We're going to the Midwest, baby. We're going to Wisconsin. And I feel like it's just like quintessential, like Hallmark movie, Americana vibes. Like it's just so wholesome and sweet and chill. So that won't feel like traveling as much because we're all just chilling the whole time. Like I like let my spray tan wear off. I let my hair look natural, which looks crazy, but nobody there cares. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to that. Wait, is this giving mukbang? I do low-key love mukbangs. Like I like won't sit and watch like a whole YouTube on it or anything. But like if somebody's eating chilies and stuff on TikTok, I will stop and watch what they're having. Or like the bulldog ramen. I'm sad. But I don't think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people do watch mukbangs, but a lot of people that I know, they're like, wait, what? I'm like, you haven't heard of the Chili's triple dipper before? But clearly I like that kind of stuff because like I was like super into slime. So it is what it is. I was too lazy to get a lumbar pillow, like the long ones. So I roll this up every day and I make it look like one. Voila. Dylan comes in the morning. He's like, because we have a lot of these like travel cups. He's like, so do you want to go to the Hamptons today or do you want to go to Puerto Vallarta? And then we have to decide where I feel like visiting. So I feel like I used to do like Pilates occasionally, like walks obviously occasionally. But once my sleep issues started acting up, I don't know, I guess a year or two ago, I found it really helpful to like get a lot of steps in each day. And around the same time we got our treadmill. And I kind of never looked back. Like it's such a part of my routine. I love to do it in the morning and take calls from my treadmill while I'm getting steps in, if I can. But if not, then I'll walk at night. Like I love that thing and I don't think I show it enough on my socials, but I literally spend such a big portion of my day on that dang treadmill. This is like our wellness area right now. It's kind of a wreck. But we have our cold tub, which Dylan uses religiously. Obviously the tread, my pride and joy. And then we have our sauna, which I use maybe once or twice a week. Dylan uses this very often. And then we just got this little bench. I think it was like $80 from Amazon. But we can lay on it and like get a little little pump in. I'm like,
Go, take it 1 foot in front of the other. Have $500,000.
my favorite Peloton tread instructor is Maddie. He is hilarious. He'll do ones in like full drag, and we do like struts to like Beyonce and stuff. He's my king, and he's getting married this year. Also, not to brag, but we followed each other on Instagram. I was like so starstruck. And he's just hilarious, and he's been walking with me through my best days, through my worst days. I never do any of the live classes though, because they're a little bit too early because they're East Coast. But like Peloton, they have, it's not an ad, they have like live classes. And it'll be like 9 a.m. their time, which is like 6 a.m. my time, which is a little too early. I'm still asleep. I'm in REM, but yeah, Maddie is my king. I'm doing a very, very light face of makeup. I just have some calls, and I was gonna film some videos today. I've been loving this, it's almost like a priming milk from Lancome. It just feels so refreshing on my skin, and I feel like it makes it look really nice. When I was in New York, I had 6 in-person meetings with like different beauty brands, just like talking with them. What activations do you have going on? What can I do to help? What can I do to support? Is there anything that Seti could do? So I was just like going into a lot of these meetings, a lot of them even solo, just going for it, and everybody was so nice at the brands. But one of the brands was Lancome, and they gave me a bunch of goodies. So I've just been playing with honestly a lot of these products and trying out some of the newer ones. I've already tried a lot of these, but a lot of these are new, which I'm excited about. Like this eyeshadow palette. I don't think I'm gonna do any like eye stuff today, because I don't know if you could tell, but I actually got my lashes lifted and tinted, which I've been loving that for the summer. For me, my lashes are already blonde, so you just can't really see them. Like I look at Dylan and I'm like, how is it like you look like you're wearing mascara and eyeliner, and it looks like you have a spray tan, and then I'm over here just like see-through pale, have 0 lash color and no eyebrows. Like I don't know, it just, why are guys like that where they can look like they have makeup on? Anyways, I've been getting lash lifts and lash tints in San Diego at a spot called Lash Rebel, and I've been really liking them. Especially since I'm not trying to be wearing a lot of makeup in the summer. I'm gonna go in with this Burberry Glow stuff. I also will say at some of the meetings I was going to in the city, I was like looking at their skin, and it was just like beautiful skin. Like it didn't look like they had a bunch of foundation on. And in like my first meetings, whenever I was like, let me wear like my heels and like feel all glammed up and cute, and then I like was looking at the girls and I was like, oh my gosh, you look just so like naturally themselves and pretty and like chic. So it kind of motivated me to just start doing more like skin and feature focused makeup versus like perfect technique. Another brand I met with was Givenchy. I don't know if these are my colors, sadly. I might have to go get another color, but I really liked the formula of these. Be a little light, but it's like almost serum like. Let's see. Oh. Dadgummit. I really like how it looks though, so we're just gonna make this happen and I'll add some bronzer, but I do want to get this in a darker shade because I am always spray tanned except for right this second. Anyways, so since this is not going to be an eyelash or eye makeup focused look, we are just going to be doing some pretty skin. So that's the makeup look. Nothing crazy at all. I kind of am digging my lighter foundation type of look because I'm usually so spray tanned literally all the time, especially lately. Like it's actually gotten kind of bad where I'm like, is this healthy? But when I actually used to model, like right when I started out, I obviously didn't spray tan all the time. I couldn't afford to go spray tan and afford all the products. So I was like, whatever, I'll just like add bronzer. But I feel like that's what my face kind of looks like right now, like, cause I'm pale. But I kind of I kind of am taking it. I don't know. I also met with Valentino Beauty, like literally obsessed. And trust me, when I was meeting with them, I was like, who am I right now? Like, but they were all so normal. Like, it wasn't like Devil Wears Prada, like we're at Valentino. Like, it was like, they were all so kind and so sweet and so chill and like girly pop. But they gave me also a bunch of perfumes, which I'm obsessed with the Valentino fragrances. I already had opened, and it smells so good. It just smells like nice. I'm trying to think of the notes. What are the notes they told me were in this one? Anyways, look up the notes for this one. It smells so good, but this is like, they said it was like vintage fabric that they put on each of these bottles to like channel that like timeless type of classic look. Am I explaining this bad? I don't know, but I've been loving the smell of this one. I also just think the look of it with the magnetic top obviously is great. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that today. We're doing our study meeting right now. I'm on mute, but she's showing us
like looks nice.
the feed for the next week. This is marketing right now, and they are the best.
Recipe that makes, like the edit recipe that makes every photo look good. I feel like we do old money and.
Okay, I did a little thin everything bagel, gluten-free. I added mayo, mustard, turkey, arugula, avocado, some peppers, and then I'm gonna add some of these gluten-free sea salt and vinegar chips. Literally so incredible. They taste just like honestly regular salt and vinegar chips, which I love. This bagel brand is O'Dough's, and I love getting these. I feel like they're perfect for sandwiches. Plus, like, I snack all day, so like a little sandwich like this for lunch is perfect. I was snacking on leftovers like during our call and stuff. I'm like, I don't need like a huge sandwich for lunch. Plus, if I eat too heavy during lunch, I just get so tired. It like messes with my blood sugar or something. Okay, for my dessert, I'm gonna take a bite of one of these. If y'all have, this is not sponsored. If y'all have not had this stuff, you're missing out. I love the banana peanut butter one. I like the blueberry one. I'm not as in love with like they have these freeze dried ones and yogurt ones. Like this I wouldn't care about. Dylan likes the yogurt covered ones and they're like crunchy on the inside. I just like the real fruit. Ooh, the pina colada. I think I have to do this one. This is one of those things, like those brands or companies where I'm like, why didn't I think of that? You know what I mean? Like, it makes so much sense to have dipped fruit for a little snack. So this one is pina colada, pineapple, and white chocolate and coconut. The texture is like perfect and it tastes like a little, I feel like I'm at Gulf Shores, like singing Jimmy Buffett pina colada vibe, you know? So our study meeting went really well. We basically have a standing Tuesday meeting where we go through everything and then we just add meetings throughout the week kind of thing. And so today's went really well. And we actually have a like SETI 3.0 coming out, which is really exciting. We have like a new feature which we've been working on, or the development team has been working on for a long time, which is really exciting. So we're trying to kind of create or decide, I guess, on the vision for the launch of that, which is going to be like a whole video thing and then the storyline and all of that kind of stuff, which that is so my realm. Like I love the creative side of things. And then on the filter side of things, we're still going back and forth and deciding, you know, what the new tech should kind of look like. Basically the process of how things should work. We're like in this thing, it's called test flight, which like if you're in the app space, you've heard of it, but you're testing out this new version of the app. So we have like hundreds of versions of SETI within test flight, where we have access to it, and we're like testing out different filters, different processes, different edits and where the save button goes and what a toggle looks like. Like we're just testing out all of that kind of stuff, which is really exciting. Honestly, like dream job, like just so much fun. But there's definitely sides of it that aren't as fun, like not just creative. Like you're literally just like, what would consumers want? Like all that kind of stuff. So we've been dealing with that and deciding what we want to do for Fashion Week. So I will be attending New York Fashion Week. And we actually just got an exciting message today with a company that I usually model with and do runway with. But they're interested in having me back. I was like, yes, like, am I too old for this? So I was like actually really stoked about that. So we'll definitely be doing that. And yeah, I need to edit some videos and film some videos today. But I have so much more energy today than I have the past few days. I've been so lethargic and just like, I don't know if it was from traveling or if it's like PMS or what, but I feel so much more alive today. And whenever I feel alive, I'm like, I have to get everything done today because I feel alive and I feel good. So I'm just like, nope, we're knocking through stuff today, which feels really good. I added a little bit more makeup because I last minute decided that I should take my passport photo. I was supposed to a few days ago and I'm scared I'm gonna keep pushing it off because I'm trying to travel in like October and I feel like it takes like 6 weeks for a passport to get here.
Bear ate all my clothes.
Dylan's naked. We won't show it. I made him a hydration thing because he just saunaed.
The bear broke into my suitcase and ate all of my clothes.
He'll like go into the sauna naked and send photos of himself on our cameras back there and he's like, oh my gosh, I think that there's a burglar outside and it's
the invisible ink.
Yeah, and it's always in the invisible ink, so I'll have to, you know, unswipe it, make it uninvisible on text. And it's Dylan's butt. Anyways, took my passport photo. It's fine. It's like literally the most basic thing. I hope they accept it. But we have a white wall here and I was like, we're about to be traveling again. Can't put this on. So did that. And then I think we're gonna go sit outside and eat some tacos, catch sunset. It's gonna be a gloomy sunset, I can already tell. But
Hopefully we don't see any big spooky bears out there.
so last night we made ground turkey, like taco meat. And then I have this rice and veggie, like fajita rice basically. That we could maybe, yeah, we could wrap it up. We have some cheese. We have some tortilla shells. Should we like make little like tacos or burritos on the stove top and then bring it with us so that they're nice and toasty? Should we just heat them up as is, or should we heat this stuff up and then we make our own when we get there?
Working at Taqueria growing up, I know everything.
Dylan, yep, apparently used to work in a taqueria. So there's that. I kind of want to heat up the shells on the stove.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And then you're gonna microwave it all after the stove.
Do you guys like my headband? Come here. 1, 2, use your legs, don't use your back. Use your legs. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! That was good.
Okay, so this is gonna be heating up our little taco mixture. I added some cheese because we like it gooey. It's not really hot yet though. Turn that bitch up.
You should get the top and cover it.
Yeah. And Dylan is on the little tortillas. But those are the gluten-free ones, right? Ooh. I feel like Dylan's mom always does stuff in aluminum foil, like breakfast and stuff like that, like sandwiches. So I feel like you like doing that too. I think it always makes things taste better.
There's something about like the artificial metals in my body that just make it taste so fucking good.
It like mixes really well with like the taco meat.
Yeah. How many tacos do you want? 2? 3?
Assembling.
This is what I play when I go to sleep.
It is like brown noise. fell asleep on the couch. Whoopsies. We're watching Bachelor in Paradise. But I am about to go to bed. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on my very chill day. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you soon.